On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw right away. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Play fake. It's Milton. And it's Dante Thornton Jr. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Another one for Cook. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Unlock line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First carry now for Sean Smith. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Lightning 18.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Love this. Tight end getting the run. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Cook is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a James Cook touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. 4th down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Hand off to Cook here out of his own read. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
70, ready.
Pass play now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ready, ready.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Puts everything he has under this one. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think there's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, Milton. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
Here we go.
3rd down run from Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's good to Godwin. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll try the right side with Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
19, Tiger, nice.
Again, it's Cook. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense. To be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now a give to Cook, running left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
They work against the blitz. Pass it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers pull out in front further. 13-zip. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Browns nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Another one for Junkins. He's got room to roam. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
6 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Browns trailing on the scoreboard. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Milton. That one connects. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Calvin Austin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Well, it was not that long ago, Brock, that a linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case, as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds. And it's such a disadvantage in space, but that's not the case anymore. These guys, or most of them, can really run.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Here's a screen for Cook. Has a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Oh, it's a pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
You get down in these compacted areas, Kate, and things happen so fast.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Johnson, and he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Round 6. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Okay, ready?
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Get up. Ready.
He's back to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Shot.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check. Two. Ready.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Completed over the middle. Now he's past the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Not from the pistol to Cook. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now a 4th down staring right at him. The Steelers set to punt it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And hey, if we see out under the football, they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the gun. It's Milton. He throws a bullet to the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Wow, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on him big time in this one. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
And go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Milton. Throw deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Milton now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fields this at the 42. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left.
19.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Right there, hurt.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Again, this is Johnson. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
Come on.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
They go counter. It's Johnson. It's inside the 10. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers keep running away with this. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
45 yards. And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Ready. 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Street. Get it.
He keeps this one himself. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tag. Cougar 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Called in by Njoku, left side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers, 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Take go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On the go.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. 19. Cowboy 80. 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Keeps it on the option here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets knocked.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. 70 Ranger.
Working now from the gun. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
On 1st down, they'll run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Panther 60.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.